Here's now to a little bit of the alcohol side, if you want to cool off that way. This is one of my favorite cocktails now because Tracy and I were talking about daiquiris get a bad rap. And John Paul Longenecker, the bar manager at Bit House Saloon over there on Southeast Grand, joins us now. Thank you for coming in today and pouring these beautiful drinks.
The daiquiri guy is here.
The daiquiri guy, that's what we're calling him, I know.
The daiquiri guy's here.
Well, so you think of like you're at a all-inclusive resort or something.
Too
you
sweet,
get some
right?
like really
Daiquiri,
sweet,
some kind
no
of fruit
alcohol,
thing.
slushy thing.
The
Sugar
daiquiri
is it.
No, not really. It's one of my favorite drinks, and it's interlaced with American history, which is so amazing. Today
Tell
is
me.
National Daiquiri Day.
Okay,
Yes.
But
why?
the daiquiri has an origin in the Spanish-American War at the end of the 19th century, all the way into like 20s, 30s tiki culture.
Yes.
You know, it's also said that John F. Kennedy was sipping a daiquiri when he found out he was elected president.
Well,
And
okay.
there's a rumor that the entire Kennedy White House used to take a break every day for a half hour and drink daiquiris.
As it should be. Whether
Idea.
that's true or not, as it should be.
As it should be.
Right?
And then, you know, New Orleans, like street drinking culture, you have those slushy drinks in the to-go cups, and that's kind of where that slushy daiquiri came from.
Okay, but what's in a real daiquiri?
The fundamental thing, it's
Yeah.
that holy trinity of rum, lime, and sugar.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Simple things.
I thought it was Cuban, not true.
Well, it is kind of Cuban, you were saying, right?
The name daiquiri is a beach in Cuba,
Okay.
outside of Santiago, and a gentleman named Jennings Cox was an engineer, and he invented the daiquiri, supposedly,
God bless him.
while entertaining.
So you can use dark rums, you can use lighter rums, and they all kind of have different colorings to them, I guess.
I made
based
you a
on-
spread here to show you a little bit about the variations of the rums.
Okay.
We're going to make a really cool daiquiri with a Demerara rum, which is a rich, dark sugar. Jamaican rums are over here. They're a little bit more funky. They have got like a floral and fruit aspect to them. You have like golden sort of honey and tobacco notes with like a plantation-style rum from Trinidad. So there's so much variation. It's so exciting.
Okay, show us how to do
Go
it.
for it.
So I always have a trick up my sleeve when I come here and make daiquiris. And this one is to use vanilla beans in the sugar. So just
So this
taking,
is this simple syrup that you
yeah,
just
it's a
put in.
simple
Okay.
syrup, a little bit more like 2 parts of sugar to 1 part water, and then when it's still warm, I put a vanilla bean in there and let it sit for a few
Okay,
hours.
because simple syrup is usually equal parts.
Equal
right?
parts 1 to
Okay.
1, yeah.
But this is a little different.
I prefer to have a rich syrup.
Okay.
You know, that way you can use a little bit less volume of sugar, but still have the effect that you want.
Okay. And you're very liberal with that.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm
make.
just saying you're
I'm
quite
gonna
generous.
make 2. and,
Okay, good.
You know, one of the most important things too is you make sure you chill your glasses. So we've got these chilled right here.
And
They're
it
all
does take
set
a
up.
certain kind of daintier glass, right? Aren't they? There's
You know, these glasses look small, but they're not.
They're not.
These are the old champagne coupes. But you know, 5.5
that's what I was trying to
ounces
remember.
is the final.
All right. And then how much lime did you put in it?
So the recipe is 2 parts of rum,
Okay.
1 ounce of lime, and then 3/4 of an ounce of sugar, whatever sugar
Okay,
you're
so
going to
that's
use.
pretty simple.
And we shake it up, we wake it up, get that oxygen
shake
in
it
there.
up and wake it up.
Shake
it's
it
gonna
up
wake
to
us
wake
up
it
in a
up.
second.
Oh, this is for you. This is a great
Okay.
thing today.
Okay.
So this is the Demerara sugar, and that's like a kind of a coarse, like brown sugar.
Yeah, it's a rich brown sugar. It's got like
That's
just
the
those
scariest
great.
part for me, John Paul, is
why?
making the simple syrup. I don't know, because I'm afraid I'm going to burn it, and so I
I think
never
that's
want
like
to
the
make
one
it.
thing I can
But
do.
you should make it at home versus like buy it pre-made and the.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is better done at home and
Yeah.
fresh. So you turn the stove on, equal parts sugar and
Just
water.
keep stirring, keep
as
stirring.
soon as it starts to get hot, just
you
turn
go
the heat
again.
on.
Thank you. It's lovely looking, isn't it?
Yes, I love it.
I love coming to make daiquiris for you guys. That's so
Wow.
Happy
okay.
National Daiquiri
That
Day.
is so good. Now, I assume if people don't want to make this at home, they could just come.
good. You know,
and
we have a
see
great
you.
happy hour at Bit House, and
All right.
daiquiris are $5 all day today.
Get out of
So
here.
come on down and have a daiquiri. We also have $2 oysters and $4. All of our beers are $4 today.
And
too.
where's the address?
It is 727 Southeast Grand.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Happy Daiquiri
We love
Day.
it.
Happy
Thank you
Daiquiri
so
Day.
much. That is delicious. Okay, coming up next on Portland Today, where